Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Cookie Monster Pro Forge Racing, bringing you UNSC Communication Station by Mountain Dew X97. This is a Slayer map and is also an infection map. This video is mostly showing you the Slayer on it because, there's not much difference between the Slayer map and the infection map. It's basically the same map except for different game types. I believe he initially meant to make the infection version have any effects or something. Like it was dark. It was supposed to be nighttime. Um, but when we played it, it was still daytime. So I'm not sure if he fixed that or not. But in this video, I have it so the infection 2 is nighttime. But there's a lot of cool features to this map. Right there is the little sniper spot. You take a grav lift that goes really high up. Right here he had some extra money, so he made a scenery piece, which is a crashed Pelican, which does give you some good cover because it's a very vehicle-friendly map, including tanks and warthogs and Pelican. So it gives you cover. Right there is another spot where you can go up and jump. And I guess you could snipe, but the sniper doesn't spawn there. The sniper spawns in the other tower I showed you. This is where one of the teams spawns by those buildings. And this is kind of like a vehicle, like there's a lot of vehicles in this building. I'm not sure why those ones are there. You can't actually drive them. Those are just for turrets that you can shoot out the windows. And then warthogs spawn in this room right here. It's kind of like a hangar. And you can drive right out, although the shields slow you down, so every time you try and drive out, you just kind of fall. Right here, he uses capture plates as doorways, so when you walk through, it kind of feels like you're walking through a door. And he has an elevator that brings you up to a really high up room, and you can't do much in this room. You can look out through the tiny little cracks in the windows, but that's about all you can do. You can't see much. It's better for hiding up here in infection. And then right here I'm actually trying to go down the down elevator, but I forgot that in between the up and down elevator is a separate room, which is supposed to be like a weapons room, whatever it's called. And then I end up going back in there trying to find the down elevator, which for you guys, when you're heading towards this, the down elevator is the one on your right and the up elevator is the one on your left if you're facing it from the top. And right here is another little room. It's the room at the bottom of the elevator. And if you look over here in the corner, there's another sort of hidden secret little doorway that's built into the rocks. And you have a little window right there that you can look out on. And it connects all the way over here to the other base. So both trails on the sides of the mountain from either base kind of connect into that building. I believe there's 3 total entrances, including the window I initially went through. There's like a little stairway going up. There's one teleporter on the map. I don't think I go through it at all in this video. The teleporter is under that main large building, and it comes out on the other side of the crashed Pelican facing itself. So that's the only teleporter, and it's facing itself, so it's really not that far. It's just you're on the other side of the map. Now I'll just show you some quick gameplay from my point of view and other people's point of view. I'm not showing you like incredible gameplay or crazy kills or anything like that. I'm just trying to give you a feel of what it's like to be playing on the map. Whether you're like right here, you're flying above. I'm just trying to show you that it is a very vehicle-friendly map. It's probably not good for small teams or few people because it's a fairly large map. I know it looks like it's really big because believe it or not, even though the map, there's not a whole lot to it. Like, there's not tons of buildings. There are a few towers and stuff on either side. There's the crashed Pelican in the middle. There's vehicles, and there's that large building. He spent a lot of money on the vehicles in that large building. So he didn't have money to border off Blood Gulch. However, there are kill boundaries. I don't think they're instant. I believe they're the 10-second countdown, whatever they're called. That bitch in the tank just killed me. I believe they're the 10-second countdown ones, like bordering off all of Blood Gulch, so you don't just go, running off to the island or anything. So it is, you are trapped in Blood Gulch, if you will. But yeah, so it's not as big of a map as it might look, but it's still a very big map. So I'd recommend probably at least 4-on-4. I think right here we end up having 5 on 5 or 6 on 6 or something like that. It was a pretty big game, and it's a very vehicle-friendly map. There's tanks that spawn pretty quickly. There's warthogs on either side of the map. There's at least one pelican. I think there's a couple mongoose, gooses, guy, whatever. I'm not exactly sure the plural of mongoose, but I believe there's a few of those too. If there's any other vehicles, I apologize, but those are the ones that I know of at least. Yeah, right down there I saw a mongoose, so there are mongooses. And it's a pretty good sniper map actually because it has this tower here, or more of a ledge than a tower. And there's a lot of combat on that ledge. I guess it's a desired place to be because you have the sniper, which is a favored weapon by a lot of people, and you have a view of the whole map. If you remember coagulation from Halo 2, how there was that one really high up place you could only get to with the Banshee. Of course, the jetpack and the fact that there's gravity lift built into the map changed that, but it's similar to that. So this is the UNSC communication station. It's a really fun Slayer map, and it's great for big team battles, and I'm guessing it'd be good for team snipers, although I haven't tried it yet. Here I'm just showing you a quick little gameplay of the infection and how it works. So the non-zombies spawn over here on this base. Here they all are. Just showing you that, some choose to go hide in this building, some go up on that tower, some walk right through the middle, like right here. And that was the teleporter that you just saw. And eventually I find my way to the zombie. And the zombie actually spawns on the other side of the map by the little base where the other lift is. And I'm pretty sure he did mean to make it have a dark effect to it. But as you can see, the zombies, I'm not sure exactly what game type we were playing on. I believe it was just regular brains. But it does make, I don't think it makes for as good of a zombie map as it does a Slayer map because it's just so big. Unless you have a lot of people for infection, it gets hard because there's people up on every different building and ledge, so no matter where you are, and it's an open map, so the zombies are usually pretty vulnerable and stuff, so I'd recommend it more for Slayer, but definitely if you have a lot of people, try it for infection too. This is Mountain Dew X97's new crazy map, so definitely give it a try. Thanks.